Got it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Larato Sopuza, and welcome to the Plan of Action show. Today, I'm your host, and we are going to be interviewing or talking to Thabiso Mhlongo. How are you, Thabiso?
I'm good, thanks. How are you today? And how's everyone doing? Even though they can't hear me, but hello, world.
I'm good, and I hope everybody or anyone who's going to be watching this interview is going to be okay. They are okay. They are pushing. They are taking up space.
Yeah, everyone is pushing.
Yeah. So because of, the load shedding, we'll just have to dive into the conversation. So firstly, please just tell us about who Thabiso is. Who are you? Tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, Thabiso is this amazing guy from Attridgeville. Um, yeah, okay, guys. My name is Thabiso Mhlongo, the founder and CEO of Epicure Bites Eatery. I live in Pretoria, the heart of Tshwane. I'm 29 of age, turning 30 in a few months' time. And I'm just an amazing person. I'm very confident and extrovert. I'm a gamer. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm a gamer. And yeah, I'm a fun person to be around, honestly. Like there's no pros and cons about me. I think there are more pros than cons, but I'm just an amazing person to be around.
Okay, thank you for that. So, tell us, how did you get to hear about value add?
That's a very good question. So value add, when I heard about value add when I was in this competition program of Metropolitan. So during the induction of the Metropolitan Collective Shapers program, that's when I heard about value add, and I saw Mr. Vikela ranking. They talking about what value add does and what does value add bring to young entrepreneurs, to the youth as a whole, and to everyone who's willing to take their time to be part of value add.
Okay. So, how has your experience been with value add?
It has been quite a great journey. Sometimes it had a bit of its challenges because we're living in a country right now, we're experiencing load shedding, and value add is of digitalized program, where we have to go into your Zoom meetings every now and then with the classes. But one thing I can say about value add, it has added value in the person that I am today, especially being part of it. And they call me a value edian. That's the name that I had, But to be honest, value add has shaped and has molded me to being this person that I am today, thanks to the courses, thanks to the value edians, thanks to the speakers that were also in this journey, giving us germs of what they're about, how life it is. And yeah, so I can just put it like that. It has added value in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, how was the experience between juggling value add and the collective shaper?
That's a very good question. And as a shaper and as a value addian,
Mm-hmm.
there's this thing in value add I've learned. They always say you must show up. You must show up. That was one of the key things the Mr. V used to tell us. You must show up regardless. So sometimes it was kind of difficult, but at least the first phase, it was about value add all the way, and sometimes it was difficult because I would have to be working and there's classes going on, so I'd have to take my phone, go into Zoom meeting, and I'm doing all this on mute. That time I'm not speaking, it's just on mute, but I'm listening. So it was a matter of being committed to being part of this and to commit to the whole journey. So juggling between both of them, it was kind of challenge. It was a bit of a challenge, but if you want something out of life, if you want to achieve something, and you see that this opportunity that you are given to is going to shape your life, then why not go for it?
True.
So for me, it was a matter of being committed to both sides. Sometimes it was very difficult to attend maybe a value add class. Sometimes it was maybe difficult to attend a Metropolitan Collective Shaper class. But at the end of the tunnel, there's always light, and light came, and here I am today. So I'm grateful for both brands, for both companies, for putting their effort to making it work for all of us.
So what you're saying is that like there's no excuses now, right? We don't have any excuse because you were attending 2 sessions. You are just giving your time to value add and also the collective shaper, and also you had to run the business. So there's no excuse actually for us not to create opportunities for ourselves as young people.
Look, there's no excuse. Excuse is when you are telling yourself that I'm gonna procrastinate on something. And imagine, if I was not running a business, it was just me attending, that was gonna be fine. But here I am doing business. Here I am attending classes, both of them. So I'm dealing with three things at the same time, and you have your life on the other side. You have priorities you need to also go into. So it was just a matter of me dedicating my months, the time the program started until now, to say, look, at home, I have classes that I attend at this time and this time. Please do not disturb me. If you want something, tell me now. Look, I had to make it work. And if there's no excuse. If you want to succeed, you don't have to make excuses,
That's true.
Deal. Yeah.
So I want to ask you, to tell young people, or your definition of how important is it for us young people to invest in our development?
That's a very great question. And I usually say this: to develop yourself is very easy. It goes with your surroundings. It goes with your experience. It goes with your environment, like everything that's around you. But it takes you as a person, when you tell yourself that I need to go forward, I need to make it, because there's this slang we use: we suffer well. We always suffer well, good life. We always envision ourselves living in these mansions, driving nice cars, having money. But one thing I've learned in this journey is that if you are working towards something, it's no longer about suffer well, it's about commitment.
True.
And a lot of youth lately they find a way to make excuse not to develop in their growth, because okay, mommy can do this for me, daddy can do this for me, now I don't have to work, Sasa will give this to me. No, and I mean the generation is changing. If you look at the times are changing. We're living in a digitalized world. Everything is at the fingertips of our hand. Now we're speaking on the laptops. We're online. We have data at our fingertips. And there's so much information that's out there to develop yourself. And for me personally, and I always tell people that I'm a self-taught chef. I did not go to a culinary school. I'm a civil engineer graduate. But for me to understand and to know how to cook, I had to go to Google. I had to go to YouTube to look at the videos and whatever. I had to go to Food Network to look at the chefs doing their things, Iron Chefs and everything. I had to work at the restaurant where the experience, so cultivating everything for myself, it developed me as a person, thanks to all those information. Hence I said environment, the influence of environment, the influence of what's around you and what you need to do. So my advice to the person listening to this right now, or the youth out there, is that it's so easy to develop yourself if you are committed to developing yourself. Because right now you are going to watch this video and say, oh, he said this and that. Then you're going to go back to WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok. That's it. But the very same TikTok, WhatsApp, you can make money out of your passion. You can make money out of your craft if you believe in nurturing that craft or whatever you want to do to making money out of it. And sometimes I always tell people that it's not necessarily about money, because money, we can make money any day, anytime. But are you passionate enough? Are you committed enough to make sure that that money lasts, or it goes up when you get it? So that's my advice to anyone.
And how important is it for us to follow our passion?
It starts with you. It starts with you sitting in your room and looking at yourself in the mirror, and you be like, is this what I want? And I always tell people that for me, in Epicure Bites, my passion only came after a few months. I started Epicure Bites in 2020, December. That's fine. January, February, March, April, that's when I'm like, okay, this might be my passion, and it doesn't necessarily mean that now you're selling burgers, you're selling, I don't know, any product or something that you think it's going to make you money. And you say, this is my passion, that moment. No, you have to suffer. You have to suffer the consequence until you think that this is for you. So my to answer your question is that passion doesn't just come at the snap. You have to work. You have to understand. You have to cry. You have to wake up in the middle of the night and be like, oh, what? Is this really what I'm doing? And until you get to wake up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., that when your dreams are telling you that this is the right thing, that you're on the right path, this is your passion, then I'll tell you, you made it. It only takes that. But otherwise, look, people should follow their dreams. Like, follow your dreams, guys. They're valid.
And since you are someone who has a business, is it easy to run a business? Because I think with young people, most of us, we do want to start businesses. We have this idea that, or have this mentality that I want to be my own boss. But then I think young people are not really ready or equipped, or they don't understand that, is it easy to run a business? And I think most of the time, most of us, we are impatient. So as someone who has, you young and you have started your own business, is it easy to run a business?
Absolutely not. It's not easy. I think the problem is that, and I was telling this to my friend yesterday, he was like, now I was a manager for this company, for working for someone. Now I cannot wait to be my own CEO on Monday. You know what I told him? I was like, that's great. I'm proud of you. But this whole thing of being a CEO or being your own boss, it's not easy, because you are the one who's responsible for everything. And I'm talking from experience, because let's say now I'm working alone in my business. Like, I have to be the boss. I have to be the employee. I have to be the waiter, the chef, the marketing director. I do a lot. And this young generation, they think running a business, it's easy because they're looking at it from outside. There's like, yeah, this guy is getting money. This guy is winning competitions. This guy is getting 50K, whatnot. But they don't know that it's hard work to get to those things, because I did not just wake up and be like, I want to be a boss. I just said, okay, I wanna own my own establishment. And I always tell people that, what, the way I'm so passionate, I'm so passionate about doing my food and like making my craft make people happy. I wish I was the employee, I wish I had a boss, and me, I'm just making food, because wow, guys, it's a lot. It's really a lot. So it's not easy to run. It's not easy to run your business because you need all the fundamentals. You need the knowledge. Hence why value add is there to assist with everything. And the most important course that took for me when I attended value add was self mastery by Mr. Vigela, because that's the first one that you need to understand yourself before you go ahead. If you lack self mastery in yourself, how are you going to maintain the business? How are you going to maintain relationships going forward? So you need to firstly understand yourself. Firstly, understand why do you want to run a business? What's the sole purpose of you running a business? Is it because of money? Is it because of you love it, or what? Then once you get the answer to that, then it will make things easy. That's why I'm saying value add has all those courses, the speakers coming with the psychological and mental sides of the topics, the financial topics. You know, it's a lot. And at the same time, we wish, because remember, I think last time when we were speaking, I was like, a lot is happening in our country. There are no jobs. There are no jobs. The economy is dipping. It's going down. And you are here as youth, you're thinking about your future. Your future is beautiful in your mind. Your Porsche Cayenne, your Porsche Panamera, everything you're looking at it is so amazing. But to get to those things, living in this country with how the conditions are and with how being Black in this country can take a whole impact in your success or your growth, it's kind of difficult one. But once, like I said, and I always emphasize on this, like if you put your mind to it, that you say, you know what, regardless of my background, regardless of if I have 5 rand in my pocket, just start. And look, it will take over.
Thank you so much for those words. You already answered the next question that I was going to ask you, that what is your favorite course on value add and why? So to end off the interview, the last question is, what advice can you give to the youth? What advice do you have for our fellow, our fellow friends,
Edians.
peers?
We call them value edians and everyone. The simple, like, I don't wanna go simple and be like, just start, guys. It's amazing. No, everyone says that. Everyone says that. I don't want to be one of those people to also say just start. Yes, you have to start. If you don't start, how are you gonna get where I am or where you are or everything? What's my advice to you guys is that for as long as you have an idea, for as long as you are thinking of something, go for it. I didn't say just start. I say go for it. Go for it. Because as young as I am, as part of the youth in this country, I'm gonna say what you say. Go for it. I won't say just start. You can start, but once you start and it's difficult, you're gonna stop. So go for it. So when I say go for it, go for it. And whatever the outcome, whatever it may be, it will determine if it's true or if it's not. And if it's not true, pursue into something else that you'll find your passion into. But if it's true, then look, you and I will meet at some seminar and I'll be like, you know, I told you and I'm proud of you. Here you are today. So yeah, that's my advice.
Thank you so much, Thabiso. So I hope that people will be inspired by your story, that you did not even go to, what do you call it? Is it culinary school, right?
Yeah.
Is it what they call? you just taught yourself how to cook, and you just decided to follow your passion. You started something and created opportunities for yourself, and you just, forgot about excuses and just showed up for yourself. Thank you so much. You are such an inspiration to me. I hope others will be inspired as well when they watch this interview. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Until next time, thank you to everybody who's watching. Wait for look out for the next interview and just get inspired by young people who are making moves. Thank you so much.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I'm promoting myself. Please follow me. Please follow us, guys. We are Epicure Bites Eatery, your favorite taste buds enticer. We sell amazing meals. We sell amazing stuff. Like, check our Facebook page, Epicure Bites. Instagram, Epicure Bites _ Twitter, Epicure Bites _ TikTok, Epicure Bites _. Like I said earlier on, your craft has to make you money, and that's where you'll find us. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Follow Thabiso and also follow Value Add on all the social media platforms. We are Value Add everywhere. Thank you so much again, Thabiso. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.